Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about training camp and players to watch for this whole session. Next week on Friday, players, both veterans and rookies, are going to be reporting to camp in Santa Clara, and the 27th on the Saturday, they're going to be practicing fully in pads. It took a while. Mini camp and OTAs, you're not allowed to practice in pads. You have to just play with gym shorts and what have you, which I think is kind of dumb, to be honest with you. But hey, it's in the CBA. Hopefully, they're able to practice well with training camp. This is the only time they really get to do something special besides just catching the ball and running around like in mini camp and what have you. Going to be talking about that, talking about players to look for in this camp, maybe players that are coming back from injury or players that need to prove themselves coming into this season. This is a very pivotal time for a lot of players and other people that need to be on the roster bubble. Going to be talking about that, but before I do, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I personally did. Let's just get this video started. The top 3 players to look for in this training camp session come next week. Number 3, the whole entire offensive line. The starting 5 guys right now, I believe, on this offensive line are Joe Staley, Laken Tomlinson, Weston Richburg, Mike Person, and Mike McGlinchey. That's a pretty good list, I would say, for the whole offensive line. We got some very great players like Joe Staley and McGlinchey. We got some okay players, kind of. You got Tomlinson and Person. Richburg, he needs to prove himself definitely in 2019 because last year was not the best campaign of his life, and we signed him to a lot of money from his free agency time in the New York Giants last year. So, yeah, a lot of things they need to work on. Running game, it's perfect. They just dominate whoever runs the ball, like Matt Breida and potentially Tevin Coleman when he plays. The one thing they need to work on definitely is the passing protection because quarterbacks, they've been kind of getting beat up for the most part. Garoppolo, Beathard, and Mullins, they did have to run a little bit for their lives, but for the most part, if they can just work on the pass protection and give the quarterback time to throw the ball, get in sync with the receivers, I believe it's going to be fantastic, and we're going to be a top 5 offense. I know I said that. That's kind of weird, but the offensive line, you have to win in the trenches. If you can do that, then it's going to be much easier for the quarterback, in this case Garoppolo, to do very well for 2019. A little bit tweaks. I want to see how they do as a whole chemistry. Hopefully a whole offseason together will definitely help the chemistry get really going, and 2019 come week 1, we can see them be in full sync, be an offensive line like the Dallas Cowboys potentially from a couple of years ago. I'm excited. Want to see what they do. Let's make it happen, offensive line. Number 2, defensive lineman Solomon Thomas. He has a lot to prove for this 2019 campaign. This is very essential for him. For the past couple of years, he's been up and down, but mostly down, mainly because the 49ers, they didn't use him in the right way. They put him as an edge rusher, and it didn't really work out. But when they put him on the inside, trying to experiment some things as his natural position in Stanford, it pretty much worked out, and he's doing a pretty good job. Hopefully they keep it that way. Thomas himself, he definitely has to do a lot for this training camp if he wants that 5th-year option come 2021. Next year will be his last year in San Francisco, and if they pick up his 5th-year option, he will be here in 2021. But if not, they don't pick up his option come next year, then he will be a free agent after the 2020 season. There's a lot going on for Thomas. He has a lot to prove, a lot on the line. With all this motivation, hopefully it does get him to do really well for the 2019 campaign. All the personal life stuff that happened with him, with his sister passing away, unfortunately, it's all out. It's all clear in the air. This is going to be hopefully a revitalized and awesome Solomon Thomas, because I'm still a big fan of his from Stanford. I believe he could do really well in the NFL. Hopefully he does have a breakout year in 2019, which I did expect him to have a breakout year this year. Hopefully everything goes well, and can't wait to see all the reports on what's going on with him, although his roles may be being diminished just a little bit, but hopefully not. I love to see him be hopefully a really good player for this year. Number 1, the guy that I'm excited to see for in this training camp session is quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Y'all probably saw this coming. I probably saw this coming as well. He has to be number 1 just because of the fact he's our quarterback. He's the franchise man in San Francisco. A lot of the whole season is riding and dying with him, which pretty much in 2018, it died when he tore his ACL in the 2018 season. This is very essential for everyone in San Francisco. Garoppolo, he has a lot to prove. He's still technically saying he hasn't earned that contract yet, the 5-year, $137 million deal. Next year, the San Francisco 49ers, they have a big question on whether or not to keep him for salary cap purposes, so we'll see what happens. But I believe with the motivation that he got, the contract that stipulates pretty much a 2 or 3 year deal, he's going to do really well for this campaign, and he has to. I think he will do an amazing job for 2019. I can't wait to see what he does. His chemistry with his receivers, like Dante Pettis, probably his number 1 receiver. Other guys like Goodwin, Kendrick Bourne, the running backs that he's going to be dealing with, including the additions of Tevin Coleman, the offensive line. Hopefully their chemistry is going, as I said earlier. There's a lot of things going on for Garoppolo, a lot of positive things, I would say, for him, because the offseason he got a lot of new targets. He is practicing really well. He went to an offseason program with Tom House, the baseball guru, whatever you want to call it, throwing and pitching. This is a very big year for Garoppolo, and I expect a big year from him. Everyone in San Francisco wants him to have a great year because we want to win. If Garoppolo can win for us, get us to at least 10 wins, that would be a successful campaign. Man, that's all I want is a winning season. We haven't won since 2013. It's been pretty disappointing. It's been pretty frustrating for the past couple of years, and I hope this year it can all change and we can at least go 10-6 and make the playoffs. That's pretty much it. You guys wanted to talk about this real quick. Training camp is coming up next week. I can't wait. Hope you guys are as well. I'll definitely be having some reports talking about what happened during day 1, day 2, day 3 of training camp like I did last year. So be on the lookout for that next week. No video out tomorrow on a Wednesday. I'll probably have videos out Thursday through Sunday. Have an off day tomorrow, and then Thursday all the way to Sunday, I'll have my videos out. That's it, guys. Please let me know which players you're excited for the 2019 training camp session. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. I will be catching you guys up on Thursday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend or day. Go Niners all day.